Hi everyone. So today inside of the 1 Degree Shift Tribe, we have been talking about what the difference between ego and our intuition is. And so I wanted to come on here and share this with you because this is so important if you want to try to create a life that you're really excited about. So as you may know, my 7th book is getting ready to come out on 1/11, January 11th. I'm so excited about it. And one of the biggest things about the book is I teach you how to create a life that you're excited about simply by making little tiny 1 degree shifts. And so the biggest question that a lot of people ask is, well, how do I know what shift to make? Like, what is the next step? And how do I know that that's actually the right step that I'm supposed to take? And how do I know that, like, it's not ego or if it's really my intuition? Like, help. Like, how the hell do I know? So I'm going to share with you what the difference between ego and intuition is and how you can actually use it using the 1 degree shift. So if you don't know what the 1 degree shift is, the 1 degree shift literally is, what's the situation? Okay, so get really clear about what the situation is, and then what do I want instead, and am I willing to do something about this? Sometimes you're not willing to do something about it, and that's totally okay. What's the opportunity in knowing all of this stuff? Where I'm at, where I want to be. And then ask yourself, what's one thing that I can do so that I can get closer to where I want to be? That's where this video comes into play. Excuse me. So, here you are, this is where you are, this is where you want to be. What's one thing I can do? That's when you ask your intuition. So one of the things that I teach my students is how to differentiate between ego and intuition. So ego is very loud, very pushy, loves to get all the attention in the world. Whereas your intuition, it's a subtle nudge. It's a whisper. It's that little gentle knowing or that little gut feeling. Sometimes it's a strong gut feeling, but it just is. The answer that you get from spirit just is. So to illustrate this, what I want you to do is I want you to listen to this story and I want you to guess at which answer you think is ego and which answer you think is spirit. And I want you to put it in the comments as you're watching this video. Actually, before we get into that, let me know if you're watching live by putting #live. If you're watching the replay, put #replay in the comments. Okay, so listen to this story. Let me know in the comments if you think which answer you think is ego and which answer you think is spirit. So, all right, here's the little situation. I have an appointment today. I wonder what route I should take to my appointment. Oh, take I-10. Okay, so this is the first answer that I'm getting. Take I-10. The second answer is, oh, hell no, you don't want to take I-10, take I-25, and this is why. And here's a laundry list of reasons why I should take I-25. So, who thinks the first answer is ego or spirit? And who thinks the second answer is ego or spirit? So, share in the comments which one you think I-10 is and which one you think I-25 is. I'll wait for just a few moments. Knowing what you do about ego, knowing that ego is loud and pushy and just wants all the attention, and that spirit just gives you that little nudge, that little knowing, the little piece of information that you need, and that's it. I-10 is the spirit answer. That's your intuition. When you get an answer about and from spirit, it's just the answer. That's it. There's not the laundry list of reasons why or why not. The I-25 is, oh no, you don't want to take I-10, you want to take I-25, and this is why, with all the reasons why. That's ego. So this is huge, because whether you have your own business, whether you work for somebody else, whatever it is, this is going to help you tremendously, because when you are making decisions in your life. Yes, first is intuition, second is ego. Absolutely, Sheena. So when you're making any decision in your life, if you can't differentiate between ego versus your intuition, it's going to be really freaking hard to make any decision whatsoever without feeling like torn about it. Like, shit, like, what do I do? And you're always on that little teeter-totter of, should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? But when you know that spirit is just giving you, oh, take I-10, or wear the red sweater, or no, don't go to dinner tonight. Like, you just get the one answer. Ego tries to convince you. That's why you get the answer and then all the reasons why or why not. It's because ego is trying to convince you to do what it wants you to do. Spirit, it just is. So this can not only help you in your business life, in your work life, in your career, but it also helps you with your relationships. It helps you with your health, wealth. It helps you with literally everything. Because when you can recognize what's ego and what's intuition, life's no longer a guessing game. Like, you literally know exactly what the next step is. So this not only activates your intuition, but also amplifies it. So what I want you to do is I want you over the next week to practice this. Ask yourself all kinds of questions. Okay, all kinds of questions, and pay attention to the single answer and then the answer that has the laundry list of reasons why or why not you should be doing something. And recognize that that ego answer, the loud, busy, noisy answer, is the one that you can now tune out. And then now you bring the spirit answer to the forefront. And you start listening to your high self, to spirit, to the universe, to your own psychic ability, and pay attention to how much better your life gets and how much easier it gets. Because this is the whole thing about my practice and the whole 1 degree shift methodology. It's how can you create a life that you're excited about? Okay? Change is the only constant that we have. And navigating change without your intuition sucks. It sucks. Because you have no clue at what to do next. You might have an idea, but you're not confident in the choices that you're making. And so when you're really clear about ego versus intuition, all of a sudden what happens is, like I said, life's no longer a guessing game. You know exactly the next step to take. Okay, so I hope that this serves you. What I want you to do is I want you to comment below your thoughts about this video, and I want you to share it with one person who you feel would benefit from knowing the difference between ego and intuition. And then, another thing, if you're guided to, I want you to private message me any aha moment that you had about this video. Okay? I love you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you back here next week.